I am Ace of Pyra and joined this week and for the remainder of the season by the fantastic XR Troika. So we will have a quick look at the bracket. You can see we've got four quarterfinals lined up. We've got Harriers Saints, Claymores Smugglers, Nighthawks, Centurions, Armada against Pirates. The first one that we're going to be bringing to you tonight is Claymores Smugglers. We'll have a quick look over the rosters. I'll let X take you through those.
So for the Clyde Claymores, we are going to see Daddy Montagna, Ares Curse, Reich, Rab Ying, AK the Nerdy One, and Gert. Bristol Smugglers, they're going to be looking at Tenacious D. I like that name, a little bit of a play on Tenacious D maybe. The Kiwi Camb 6, Meads, Whiston, So, and Cyan Foxtrot. The diffuser is getting planted already. I don't even think the defenders are aware of this. Ares Curse is in a position to jump over and try and put some shots in, but no, it's not going to happen. Reich is trying to destroy a Claymore at the top of Blue Stairs. He's going to come head to head with Bristol 20. Almost certainly the plant has gone down. We have got 5 defenders remaining. No Maestro or Echo to deny the plant or provide the information. Reich's going to drop the hatch and get picked off by his own team. And Belong 20 is going to find Roberto along with Ares. So a quick 2k there for the Thatcher. 3 versus 2 now. It's looking very good. Spinex is on the flank. The hatches are not open, so he's not going to be able to play them at all. 20 with his 3rd kill of the round. Is he going to get another one? Is he going to grab this final kill onto Spinex and make it a 4k? C4 toss comes out. The hatch is going to be dropped. Spinex dropped. Pre-fire shots come out. He's not got enough time to do anything. He is going to save his KD, however, but a round on the board for Bristol, as I'm sure that a plant could start to go down very shortly. It is. Bristol 20 is going to be getting it down. Nerdy One going to be looking to peek out, but doesn't want to overexpose himself. If the plant goes down, it's going to be difficult to retake, especially as the planter has got away with his life as well, maintaining this 3 versus 2 man count. And 20 is now going to be able to start putting some shots in over onto the Rook. Spinex does find his first kill of 3 required as he takes out Bristol 17. 20 trading it straight back, 2 versus 1 now. Spinex with another 1v1, but no, Bristol 20, what a round. Starts off on the north windows, ends up at the top of Square Stairs inside of Janitors, and is able to clutch that final kill for his team.
1 minute to go then. We are 5 versus 4. The attackers having lost quite a bit of HP as well. The defenders pretty steadfast at the minute, just holding on to this basement site. 45 seconds now, and the plant starts to come in again, but will be killed out by Whiston. So that is a great kill for Bristol there, just to prevent that plant. If the attackers want any chance of getting this diffuser down, they have to get upstairs and clear the castle of Whiston off this hatch. It is as simple as that. They cannot get the plant down whilst he is there. It's Reich looks to do exactly that, but the castle turns on him and will get the kill. So that brings us now to 4 versus 1. Buck Roberto Hid has it all to do. He's looking to challenge from stairs. He will get a nice headshot onto the first and a kill onto the second. So that is 2 out of 4. 2 to go. He needs to break these down. He's got 1 upstairs still, so that is a good start for him, but it won't be enough. Currently 4 versus 4 as we stand with 50 seconds remaining. I would say things favour the Bristol Smugglers at this point, as time is going to start to be a serious factor. But whilst that castle is being challenged, Ares should be able to get this plant down. I think they're sort of gunning randomly at the smoke, and how about that? Whiston does manage to get a kill on the top floor, and we see the we see the diffuser go down at the same time, so we now get onto the counter diffuse. Whiston was unable to stop it, but it doesn't matter as the attackers fall apart after that diffuser goes down, and we see a counter diffuse for the defenders. Bristol Smugglers really taking this one by the scruff of the neck.
2 kills get traded back and forth, and Jaeger is now in the power position. He does! He flicks onto Spinex's head. Is he able to get the second one? Yes, he is. He grabs the Jackal as well. All of a sudden, 2v1. Last attacker is out on Banana. Diffuser is on the floor. Is Belong 17 going to be able to clutch out this round? He's got the gun for it. He's going to switch over to the pistol. Pre-fire shots coming out. He needs to take his time now and just recompose. There's a lot of time left in this round, and both of the remaining defenders are very lit. Thatcher's very lit as well. So this is going to be a 1-bullet gunfight. If it does come down to it, it's going to be Mirror looking to keep an eye onto that corridor just outside of elevators, as we've got 17 just keeping an eye onto Banana. Shots come through there. Ares is going to find the first of 2. It's now a 1v1 and he does have the diffuser. It isn't going to matter because he's not going to be in a position to plant it. One tap headshot comes out from 17. Great round there from Jaeger. Goomine is going to be his sound cue. He's got his castle to his back, so he knows he's going to be relatively safe. Perfectly positioned for the kill onto Reich as Ying tries to drop and get the kill onto Mirror. Great crossfire being held there from 21. He does have the MP5K, so no shotgun kills tonight, I'm afraid. Nerdy One grabs his third kill of the round. 21 pushes up and he does get the down onto Jackal and converts it. Where are these players from main stairs? They should have pushed down, surely. 2 quick kills come through. 1 versus 2 now for the Legion. It is all for Legion to do. Ares is very lit. 10 seconds, the diffuser is on the other side of the site, and it's going to be difficult for Ares to try and do anything about that because he's in the wrong bomb site. The attackers are now split up as well. The down comes through. Legion doesn't even need to convert the kill. That is going to be game, set, and match for the Smugglers. The goo mine you can see on the camera coming in clutch. You cannot plant with a goo mine stuck in your leg, and that is going to be the game for the Smugglers.
Perfect footage of what the goo mine can do there and how powerful it can be. Just stop Buck basically, because you can't sprint. Once you've got a goo mine in, you can't sprint, so it stopped him being able to get to the diffuser in time. He was against the clock. He had to get the diffuser and start the plant before the clock hit 0. Couldn't do it. Legion kept himself alive. Another essential component of that win. Legion keeping himself alive. If he loses that challenge, then obviously the round goes to the attackers. As it stands, we're going to be moving into the Colchester Centurions against the Norfolk Nighthawks. I believe the Norfolk Nighthawks, they are 1-0 at the minute. So Norfolk Nighthawks took the first map, which was Clubhouse. We are now playing on Border. We come in with the Norfolk Nighthawks 3-1 in the lead.
4 versus 3 now as we've got a minute left. Jackal's able to use his shotgun to open up the floor. We're going to see 2 kills on the other side of the map as Thatcher manages to grab one over onto the Legion, and we're going to see that traded straight back out for the Thermite. No option for hard destruction as of yet, but in the final 40 seconds you'd kind of be hoping that that's the sort of thing that would have already been used. The hatch has been opened, which is good. Jaeger there just Echo there just struggling with a drone on the corner of the hatch, as we do have Jackal playing upstairs, but the crossfire established, and that extra pressure is going to mean a down onto the Echo and a kill for the Mute. So pretty back and forth, 2 versus 1 now in these final few seconds. We're going to have to do the best to find this kill onto the Mute. He does get found. Headshot there coming through from Jackal. 45 seconds left on the clock and the plant will start to go down now. I was just about to say, where are the yokai drones? But Echo does get felled and the plant will go down successfully. A couple of kills traded back and forth there, and it's looking very good for the Nighthawks all of a sudden as Dark Wolf picks up a double and Jamie closes things out, bringing them another round. All of a sudden we're in a 2 versus 2. This is very, very doable now for the Centurions. They've got eyes on the diffuser. Ooh, Picky there, he was gifted with a chance at a kill and he doesn't manage to convert it. Johnny is going to leave things in a 2 versus 1 now. The Mute has it all to do. The diffuser has been collected by Blackbeard, and if there's an operator you don't want to be going up against in a 1vx situation, it's going to be Blackbeard. Nitro Cell still in hand, so definitely the chance of a kill with that. Drone is going to get taken out, but it is going to give away the Mute's position. Now 30 seconds left on the clock. It's looking fairly good for both sides at this moment in time. I think this Mute has certainly got a possibility of making this happen as Blackbeard pushes in, thinking that the Mute was stunned, but he wasn't, and that's going to leave things in a 1 versus 1 with the diffuser down in the doorway. All Mute's got to do is try and hold this angle. He throws the C4 very smartly on the wall. That's going to cut off all opportunity of rotation back into the site, and Thatcher now, unless he's got an EMP, is going to have a very, very tough job indeed. Oh, he gets the notification that the diffuser has been picked up, and he gets the final kill. I don't know how it wasn't a headshot, but it doesn't matter anyway. 2 versus 5 clutch.
We've got a minute left in the round before the attackers are making any real progress onto being able to attack site. That castle barricade might actually help them, as we see the attackers start to open things up here. In go the nades, and they just start working on this hatch. There's not really too much of a challenge can be made without the barricade coming down, which I think they might have done there. Picky gets the kill onto Jamie. Johnny will trade one back onto Untold Panda, so that leaves us now 2 versus 4 in favour of the Norfolk Nighthawks, and if you thought they were good on defence, they certainly seem even slicker on attack. Down comes the castle barricade, as I suggested. That really could have done with coming down a long time ago. I'm not sure if maybe Castle had an impact nade left or not. Probably not. He'll have opened up rotations, but that could have been used to get that barricade down a little bit quicker and allow the challenge onto the hatch before they lost 2 men from there. Meanwhile, the diffuser has gone down and it is now up to Super Dry Attack. We've seen him do it in a 1 versus 2. Can he do it now in a 1 versus 3? That's the question. This barricade again is not going to help him, and that is a good little lesson in why not to barricade everything on a site. But Super Dry Attack getting a good maybe piece of information there just to tell him where one of the attackers is, or it is a common spot, so not a bad shout to just put a little knock in the wall there, and he got himself a cheap kill. Brings it to 1 versus 2. Out comes the Nitro. Will he get the kill? No, he does get the down though. It's effectively 1 versus 1. He won't manage to finish it off, but what an attempt from Super Dry Attack. Really did make an effort of another clutch in a row there.
Very quickly finding ourselves in a 1 versus 4. Jaeger with it all to do, finds his first. Can he find the remaining 3? He does find the Blackbeard. This is to keep his team in the tournament. The diffuser will start to go down. It's all down to your mate Jimmy in a 1 versus 2 clutch situation. Will he be able to kill these two and successfully get the diffuse off? Time will only tell. He has got a bit of an opportunity here for a peek out onto outside, but I do believe that one player has just rotated out. If he'd have held that angle for 2 seconds longer, he'd have had a good chance at that kill, but no, shots are going to come through. Thatcher in this moment in time does not need to peek at all. Thatcher is going to be 1 health and a dream. Still very doable for the Nighthawks. They've just got to keep this established crossfire and make sure they're able to get these kills traded if necessary. Jaeger's going to aggressively peek on him, but doesn't account for the Ash stood in the corner, and that's going to be the Nighthawks there, clutching out the round and the game. Very well deserved. Very well deserved indeed. I do believe we've got the final bracket for all the games that have gone on this evening, so we will be showing you that very shortly. Here we go. Ace, take us through this.
I will take you through it, not a problem. We've got the Harriers beating the Saints 2-1 and the Smugglers beating the Claymores 2-1. So our top half of the semi-final will be the Harriers versus the Smugglers. Nighthawks get a 2-0 win over the Centurions. We saw the back end of that game, the Nighthawks looking clinical, and Armada take a 2-0 win over Pirates. So that's going to push us into a semi-final of Nighthawks and Armada, and I think that is going to be one to watch for sure. Both of those semi-finals are going to be played out next week. They will be best of 3 again. Myself and X will be covering those for you.
Hi everybody, welcome back. We are here for the play of the week, sponsored by Control Freak. This evening we saw the Clyde Claymores facing off against the Bristol Smugglers. The play of the week, it's a special one. I think everybody knows. I called it at the time, and we are going to throw to it now, and it is going to be as it happens, so it will have our commentary over the top. I hope that you enjoy it. Going to be crucial. It is going to provide them a little bit of safety, but Jackal just not quite going for it. The plant will start to go down. However, kills are coming in thick and fast. C4 toss, will it be effective? Yes, it will. 3 versus 3, but the diffuser has gone down. The Alder there picking up the first of these 3, dancing around with the Thatcher. He gets the second as well. That's going to be a down. It's all down to Zafir on Garage Catwalk. Zafir does manage to get Maestro down, finished off the Thatcher on the floor. She's going to withstand, but it's not going to be enough. I'm sure that we're going to see the kill come through, but no, she gets up. What is going on? And she gets the kill onto the diffuser and the final one. What has gone on? How has Zafir been allowed to withstand with 1 health and grab a 2k? What?
I think that might be unheard of. Unbelievable play there from Cyan Foxtrot of the Bristol Smugglers. Presence of mind foremost, to remember that he's got that ability to pick himself up on the Zafir from the 1 HP, and then he challenges 2 remaining attackers. Absolutely unbelievable. Not very often that you see that. Control Freaks will sort Cyan Foxtrot out with a nice little goodie bag. Thank you very much to our sponsors. That was the play of the week. We've had a fantastic week, and we hope you enjoyed it as well.